Let me guess. You're scrolling through YouTube and everything. This video's on your For You page after you've rage quit your job, whether it's today or a week ago. Now you're wondering, oh shit, I just walked out of my job and I don't have a backup plan, I don't have any finances, what do I do now? Well, if that is you, then make sure to watch until the end, because I promise I got some really good tips for you. And this was me, like at the end of February. I walked out of my job with no backup plan, no nothing, no savings account, nothing. So if that is you in this situation, make sure to stay until the end for all the best tips about what to do, because we've all been there. Impulse decisions and when enough is enough. No is a complete sentence. Quote of the day. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about what to do after you rage quit your job. So first thing is kind of like a quick little story time about me. If you don't already know, I used to work at a fast food joint. It was actually really good. I worked there for like 2 years and that ended February, literally the very last day of January, February 1st. It just wasn't for me anymore. Okay, that's a lie. It definitely was for me for a while, you know. Paid the bills, got shit done. I started there because my best friend was there and I needed a job, needed something to pay the bills, and I was like, I like the food that they have there, so might as well work there. Great, dandy and all. And then I met one of my previous exes there. It did not go so well. He did stuff to employees and they never fired him, never did any of that stuff. So one day I just decided enough is enough and I rage quit. I walked out, sent my best friend, my manager, a text, and I was just like, this is not for me anymore. I don't like the way people are being treated and blah blah blah. And I left. And then the next day I was sitting there like, oh shit. Oh shit. What did I do? What did I do? I got like $200 in my account and I got no backup plan. So what do I do now? So that is where we get into the tips of what I wish I had known then versus hopefully this helps you now so you don't go down that same journey. Anyway, first one is take a moment for reflection and just realizing why you rage quit that job. Otherwise, you will continue the same cycle of going from toxic job to toxic job to toxic job. Or just a job that isn't toxic but may not fulfill your needs and what you want out of a job. That's the first suggestion, is just take a moment for reflection and just figuring out like why. You can even go in your phone notes or grab out a notepad and realize like what led to the rage quit itself. Was it the job itself? Was it certain colleagues? Was it management? And then make a list of like the things that you liked and the things that you disliked. So that way you can kind of see, okay, I like customer service jobs, or I don't like customer service jobs, or I like day shift jobs, I like night shift jobs, I like jobs where I interact with all my coworkers and everyone's happy and stuff, or I like jobs where I'm by myself and I don't have to talk to anyone, you know. Realize those things and those can help you in the future find jobs that are for you. 2 is give yourself time. So for me, I had enough finances and I ended up giving myself like a month was kind of my break, because I quit at technically the end of January, but it was like February 1st, and then I didn't start my new job until March 2nd. It's like a Monday or something. That's not the correct date, so don't quote me on that, but it was like the beginning of March. So I took a full month just to decompress, because fast food job is stressful, especially when you work in split shifts both times a day, all day, and there's no time for social life, no nothing. Second is to just make sure to take time, even if it's a day, just a day or 2 full days where you can decompress, relax, and make sure you're making correct decisions and you're calm and you're not impulse decisioning anymore. Just make sure to give yourself time to break and remind yourself that you are human and you deserve to be happy in an environment that makes you happy. 3 is take a look at your financial situation. That is definitely something that's very important. and I know it's a huge stressor for most of us, but 3 is to take a look at your financial situation. Pretty much just look at your finances and realize, okay, I have this much money saved, so I can be fine without an income for this long, for this many periods, whether it's a week or a couple months. And that way it just relaxes and gets rid of all the what if thoughts of, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go broke in a day, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It just gets rid of some of those stresses and helps you get to the next step. All right, 4 is when you start looking for new opportunities. So this could be signing up for LinkedIn, Indeed, Snag a Job, any of those common ones, looking at your group's local for sale job group. My city that I'm in has that, and it's a small city. We have a job group in my town, and it posts all the different jobs and stuff, and you can kind of see those. Not all those have jobs on local markets, so it's also a great area to look for them. Make sure to update your resume, make sure to update your LinkedIn profile, and look at all your connections and stuff, and start writing down like what you want in your new job and what you're looking for in your new environment. The next one is making sure you set clear-cut goals. So like for me, I realized in my new job, and what I didn't like in my old job was I loved like a schedule. So I loved having a set schedule. I did not like working weekends. I needed to have a certain pay. Like for me, I'm very blessed with the little amount of bills I pay. I know I needed something more than 13 an hour. If it was less than 13 an hour, I wasn't even going to look at it. I knew I wasn't into something that was customer service anymore, so I was not looking into retail or any of that. And then I found this one job through this next thing, which will be in the next point of different areas that you can do. And this job was a day shift. It was paying me 15 an hour, and it was a manufacturing job. So I didn't have to deal with customers. I didn't have to deal with people, like, because I'd worked at a grocery store and fast food before, and I just realized those weren't for me. Those were all the jobs that I was leaving. So let's break that habit now and go on to the next habit. 7 is it's okay to realize that you can do things temporarily, and not everything that you're doing now has to be permanent. So for example, like it's okay to find a temporary job in the meantime while you decide what you want to do. So like temporarily working at an Amazon or a call agency while you work at, while you're trying to find out, do I want to go back to school? Do I want to pursue a passion? Like just figuring out what you want to do. Some other good just bonus resources are like, I found my job through a temp agency. And I know temp agencies can be controversial. The one that I liked worked really well. It also gave me that peace of mind that if the job I was at wasn't for me, I could always talk to the agent that I was with and they would place me elsewhere. So it gave me that kind of job security area of knowing that if I wasn't for that environment anymore, I could always leave. Other things you could do between gigs is like doing side hustles, apps like DoorDash, dog walking, babysitting, house cleaning, things like that, selling things online to pay the bills while you get by. Also, those are just great extra incomes in the meantime. Thanks for watching this video all the way through. I hope these tips helped you, and comment down below why you left your current job or why you're thinking of leaving your current job. I'm always curious to know, and I will always respond to the first 5 comments within the first couple days of this video. So, bye!